Boom. OCD is important when you're dating, because sometimes I go back to check out a girl and it turns out she is still breathing. And you can't get flustered by that kind of stuff. But you might get thrown off your game and dig a shallow grave. And it's bad because stuff rolls downhill and so will she. Kaboom. Actually, that wasn't the kind of joke I wanted to do, but it just sort of flowed nicely. It flowed nicely because right now I'm a celebrity. I was on reality television. I don't know if I was on a show called Obsessed. And they treated me for OCD, and I think you should. I was going to talk about healthcare today. And so just so you know, my treatment was not paid for by the government. I have OCD. I can't tell you about it. I have dreams about OCD. And I can't tell you about them because in the middle of the dream, I always do something wrong and I've got to start all over again. Kaboom. So if you think this set is bad, think about me. I've got to go home and listen to these jokes 3 more times. Kaboom. But seriously, so I thought, with everything that was going on, I knew Mike was going to be here. I thought we were going to have a town hall meeting on healthcare.
Yeah.
And that's another. I came here and I realized Mike isn't a real Republican because he's not wearing a sidearm. Kaboom. I didn't want to out you like that. I still think you're conservative. Last town hall meeting, did you hear that Barney Frank? Some woman, she had a picture of Obama with a Hitler mustache.
Oh, no.
Yeah, with Obama. And I said, the thing is, she didn't really believe that Obama was Hitler. Probably, his skin's a little bit. She thought Obama was Hitler, and she meant it as a put down. If she really thought Obama was Hitler, she would have voted for him. Kaboom! It's the same thing with Rush Limbaugh. He's comparing this all to. He's calling it similar to National Socialism and stuff like that. It's the same thing. If he really thought that, he would be all over it. If he thought for a second that Obama had a health care that where we'd be eliminating minorities and, well, maybe not Jews, but anyone who didn't look like him, he would love that health care plan. There's only one thing stopping for him. He realizes that, he needs a Mexican in case he needs to buy more OxyContin. Kaboom. No. Who better to talk about National Socialism than the reincarnation of Goebbels, or Goebbels. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, with a thyroid problem. Kaboom. All right. So that was. I feel somehow qualified for that to talk about that. Well, because my mother was an MD, so I tell all those gruesome jokes, but I was excited that my mother might, meet some of the girls I knew because she worked in the autopsy department. She worked in an autopsy department. The weird thing is, I lost, back to the cluttering. I lost so many girlfriends because of my cluttering, and then it was bad. And then when I found them, I forgot which bags I put them in. Kaboom! The problem is I didn't always mean it to be like that. You always wanted to talk to them, but the conversation was never the intimate conversation I'd rather have. It always turned to stuff like, I'm in here! I'm in here! He was acting like I wasn't even there. Get somebody else. What about us? Anyway. Kaboom. Anyway, I had more jokes written down. It meant so much to me to be here that I even became a little bit of a Republican. I thought, I decided there wasn't any global warming. There was no problem. I didn't have to worry about my carbon footprint. My set here was a little more important for us to talk about healthcare. Kaboom. And I actually wanted to follow in my mother's footsteps when it came to healthcare. I mean, she would, like I said, she did autopsy, but it's really proper to mix business with pleasure. Thank you. I lost my place there. People wonder why, I've got reasons to go where I go with these jokes. I think I was an anthropology major, and this is my chance. It takes so many years taking bones out of them when you're on. This is my chance to give something back. Kaboom. I'm actually quite sentimental. So some of you know I'm half German. So the thing is, I always got, I got kind of annoyed when people compared Bush to Hitler. Let's face it. Well, no, Hitler was a veteran. Hitler had to burn Congress to steal an election. And when Hitler didn't like you, he told you, didn't wait for someone named Katrina to come do his dirty work. Kaboom. So I abandoned my, and actually, I came from Delmar. I was helping people gamble. With the financial meltdown, I feel much better about my job because unlike a banker, I never deny to these people that they're playing. I never deny that people are playing with their money. Anytime somebody wins anything, I always just think of this as an extremely short-term CD. At least you're getting something nice. Someone named Bernie would have made off with your money. Kaboom. Cheap laugh. I'll take it. The best thing about the racetrack is the girls you meet there. Racetrack girls are the best because they spend the whole day anticipating something that's over in 3 minutes. Kaboom. Just my kind of